nobody else from the dog. Come to the top of the stairs now.
I've got taser. I've got taser.
Come to the top of the stairs, slowly. Show me your hands. Slowly to me. Slowly to me now. Come on.
To the rear. Anmol, turn around. Turn around. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. And the other one. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. This is the one I'm telling you, okay, yeah? Okay, Anmol, listen to me, yeah? This is very serious, yeah? Have you got any weapons or anything on you shouldn't have at all? No, nothing. Okay, listen, yeah? At the moment, yeah, you're under arrest for suspicion of murder. You do have to say if you've been saying on your defence, we don't mention questions to you later on in court. If you do say maybe give evidence. Cheers, Anthony. Okay, this is to prevent further injury and prompt effective investigation.
This was a really shocking case. It was a double murder, and the victims were Jasbir Kaur and Rupinder Bassan. They were a married couple. Jasbir Kaur was a mother to Kiran and also to Anmol Chana, who is the person who's been convicted of both their murders. Both the victims in this instance received over 20 knife wounds as a result of his actions, and as a result of that, the scene where they were found was pretty shocking. There was a large amount of blood, and it was quite clear to see that they'd been subject to a really ferocious attack. Following their brutal murder, Anmol Chana then decided that he would steal money from both victims, and he took their car, which was a distinctive yellow Toyota Aygo. He then went to a pub and had a game of pool and had a drink in a pub. He used the money that he'd taken from his victims and deposited it into a bank in Bearwood, and then the evidence shows that he seems to have tried to buy a ticket out of the country in order to evade capture. This was something he didn't follow through. He was arrested following the discovery of the bodies. But one of the other things that he did was call escorts. So his acts between the murders and being arrested really are demonstrative of his lack of regard for what he'd done and his lack of remorse. Following his arrest, he was interviewed by detectives from the homicide department, and during those interviews he challenged them to show him the evidence and said that only God would judge him. And again, that just fits with the pattern that we saw of the horrendous use of brutal violence followed by an absence of remorse or not taking any opportunity